Yes, blissful morning, YouTube. So the sun is shining terribly bright today, and it actually feels good. It's probably just what I need. So this is a follow-up to yesterday's video. Now, I would never do a pro and a con because I know most people can't handle the truth when it comes to what they think is their country. What they think is their country. So I try to stay away from pros and cons, but today this video, by the way, my name is Natural. I am enjoying this beautiful sun on my melanated skin. I am coming to you from the island of Grenada. And I am coming to you from the island of Grenada, which happens to be Independence Day here. Excuse me. Cheers. Which happens to be independence, whatever that means. And it happens to be the second day that I was robbed on island, and the second time. Make sure you kind of listen. This probably be a little lengthy than the other videos, but you might want to listen from the beginning to the end, because after all, my channel is about those who uproot themselves, move throughout the world, choose a country, embrace it, and make it their own. You know, in my case, I became a citizen, but I've lived several places, and this happens to be the longest I've lived. This year is 6 years. Antigua Barbuda was 3 years. South Africa was 2 years. East Africa was 1 year. So there's several places, and for some reason, I landed here. So I was robbed yesterday, and I was sharing on the video, and I've had some time to think about it, and it happens to be independent. So I'm going to kind of combine it all together. And this is coming from somebody who is well-seasoned, well-traveled, and who is sharing their personal experience. But one thing I'm going to suggest, if you're real protective of what you think is your country, and I'm going to keep saying that because you're soul and African just like I am. They dropped you off here and they dropped my ass off in America. But if you're one of those people that are so protective of your country, you can't hear the truth when it's right in front of your face, you might not want to watch this. You might want to click off now. Please just click off, because you ain't going to be able to handle what I'm about to share. And this is my personal experience and my channel. So I was robbed again. This time my vehicle was right next door, literally, at the mechanics. And I spent yesterday morning at the police station, collecting my money back from the mechanic, and en route to the police. Now, I'm not a police person. I don't give a shit what go down. We can handle this thing. That's who I am. So I figured, let me try to do this thing right, because the last time I lived, I think it was Antigua, and similar, almost the same thing happened. Different context. I was building a house and da-da-da. So I said, let me try to do things right, go to the police. But on my way to do the police, I said, now, Natural, you know these police ain't solved a crime since you was born. And that's 1963. You do the math. Ain't solved a crime. You really think they're going to start solving one as you get? So as I'm going there, a neighbor of mine was driving me there. So I get there, and, well, the corporal was, but it's nothing they can do as far as solving a simple dispute call. I remember when I lived in Antigua, they were horribly the same when it came to the police. You're on your own. And they brought in these white guys from Canada to try to show them how to handle a simple domestic dispute call. And they got offended. We don't need no white man to come show us how to do. But you do, people. So same thing here. You do. So anyway, I said, I'm going to go and do it the right way. But they did call up the mechanic, and they did call up the guy that he said he sent to my vehicle to steal my copper bracelets, $900 worth. So just for the record, if you Grenadian and you see somebody trying to sell you some copper bracelets, which you know are difficult to get on this island, please don't buy them, because the police is involved. There is an investigation according to them. I've hired my own people. I've put up a $200 reward for the return. Your name will stay confidential. $200 will go smoothly, but you have to take me to the person you bought it from. Okay, that's just that. So what it did was make me lose a lot of respect for the island. And that won't change because I know who I am. Don't let that good morning, good afternoon, good evening fool you. They will rob you while they're looking at you dead in your eye, blessing you with a good morning. Now, yes, while it's a beautiful country, the water is lovely. They're the reasons I moved here. They will rob your ass, okay? Yes, I'm saying they. If you can't handle this morning, I've asked you to shut the channel down. So because this is about people getting up, traveling to countries and everything that comes with it. Now, I'm not the one that's going to be sharing with you how much it costs to buy a loaf of bread, how much it costs to get from St. George's to Grand Aunts. There's thousands of channels out there for that. I'm going to be giving it to you raw and uncut, the truth about the places that I live. So yes, they have woken up a person who can really do it better than you. I know how to rob, steal, thief. I know how to do all that. It's just that it's 24 years later and I'm still embracing the gift that the Creator has given me, and that is not to live like that anymore. But guess what? Grenada got 2 in. They don't get to get a third one in. They don't get to get a third one in. So I've lost a lot of respect for the villages and my people. So you might not be getting all that nice shit you got in the last 5 years. You might get some ugly shit like fuck you. Now, I'm sorry, but this is my video, my channel, and this is what you've woken up. So this is how we're going to do this. Happy Independence to you too, whatever that is. So if anybody can answer, because 2 people this morning have sent me a Happy Independence message through the WhatsApp or whatever, the DM, whatever you call it. And I responded just like I'm responding to you. Now, what exactly does that mean for Grenada? Because I've been here 6 years this year. Grenada is not independent. The Chinese man is here taking over. The Chinese man is here getting his dick sucked, taking over. Downtown, every single shop is owned by a Syrian or a white man, not one local. Oops, yes it is, because Purcell has a nice business. They got their fabric on one side and then they got their hardware store around the other side. But I'm not sure if anybody else outside, if it is, it might be 1 or 2. So somebody else outside of, this is where you need to put your thinking caps on, Grenada. This would be like me being in America celebrating July 4th, talking about happy independence. We were still fucking slaves. We were still slaves. Just like here, you're still real close to one. So if you send me happy independence, just be able to explain to me how you so independent. Because if you independent, Queen Elizabeth wouldn't still have her face on the money. It would be your national heroes and all your Garys and prime ministers, past prime ministers and people. That's a nice way of letting you know, stolen African. Independent what? Explain to me how you independent. On who? The Chinese? America? Who? How you independent? What? Explain to me how you out there. This is why we can't get nowhere, people. This is why. This is exactly because we keep pretending like we okay with the bullshit. Like if you a slave and you keep acting like it's all right, they're going to continue to hold you to a slave. So the mindset is real important. So every time you holler, happy independence, and you be out there cooking on fire and turning over a pig or a goat, something that's going to kill you anyway, and you out there turning it over, flipping it over, happy independence, yay, sending everybody text. What you think? They back there going, yes, we got them. We training them up real nice. So next time you send me a happy independence, you better be able to explain. I don't mind people knowing what they celebrate, and that's fine. That's fine if you're celebrating Halloween but you also feel like it's the devil's birthday. Fine. Just say this is what I'm celebrating. Independence? Grenada, you're not independent by a long shot. If you are, prove me wrong this morning. That's all. So all I'm saying is things are real different. Things are going to be real different. And when I'm ready to go, maybe, or maybe I won't be ready to go. But it's going to be real different. You ain't getting none of that nice shit you've been getting for the last 5 years. All that good morning, good afternoon, good night. I might even not do that shit no more. Because what does that mean? Thief and asses. That's all I'm saying. You got 2 in. You don't get to get a 3rd one in. Yes, you don't. You don't. So please like, subscribe, and share. At first, I wasn't going to make another video. But yeah, we making plenty videos because Grenada is not the only place that I've lived. It's not the only place that I'll be sharing about. It just happens to be the place where I am right now. Yes, I've had wonderful times here, but all that is over. It's over. It's done. Love and respect. Have a blissful day. And please like, subscribe, and share if you want the raw, uncut truth about places you decide to get up and travel to, because I can help you. Have a blissful day.